Hi, friends. If you want to feel good about your home or just get some motivation on decluttering, then join me today as we tackle the entryway and see what all we collect in just a 2 week period. Hi, friends. If we haven't met, my name is Ellen, and welcome to Making Lemons to Lemonade. Right now, we are in a 30-day decluttering challenge, focusing on areas throughout the home and spending 5 to 10 minutes to declutter them and just help breathe a little easier in our home. Today's area is the entryway. So I know each person has a different spot that they sort of have that drop zone, the area that when you first enter, people just tend to collect things. For us, we have our garage and then a breezeway that comes in, and the first area is then this spot. So it's originally a bookshelf that we keep our antiques and various things on. However, I did try to leave this little area here that we could put stuff for my husband can drop his like wallet, our keys, have an area to put my purse. But as you can tell, it quickly bleeds into other areas. This actually was all decluttered and perfect about 2 weeks ago, maybe three, when we had my son's birthday party. And as you can tell, if you don't stay on top of it, it quickly just catches up to you. So let's go ahead and spend 5 minutes and see what all we can get through to declutter. And I'll show you a few tricks and tips I've learned along the way that try to make it a little bit easier, but you'll find out if it works or not. All right, so 5 minutes are on the timer. I got our donations box as well as a trash bag, and let's quickly just look through this area. So again, it's no longer winter. My husband put his gloves here. They actually go outside. We have a place, so I'm just going to quickly go ahead and put that away. All right. My husband has some headphones that shouldn't be here, but we're just going to look through quickly, see if there's any trash we can throw away. Trash. I don't know if those are trash. I assume we haven't won the lottery yet. These go somewhere else. Again, we're just looking for trash. This actually, we actually still have to wear masks where my husband and I work. So that is why we still have that. Again, this got moved over here. Shouldn't belong. I'm going to quickly go ahead and put this in the dining room. All right, so I did add this little antique bowl that my husband puts his stuff in, but as you can tell, it quickly becomes cluttered with other things. So I'm just gonna not even look at, go ahead and put in his little bowl here so that he can go through it later and it isn't my responsibility to know where all of it is. I don't know what that lock's for. Oh, I do. That's my husband's. Again, these all my husband's stuff that, again, I don't like to get rid of other people's items. That's old. Whoop. So I'm just going to move it all up here. And then that is more. All right, so found some trash. This just needs to go in someone's wallet. This is my husband's stuff. So I'm going to quickly leave it here. Again, that needs to be tossed. And this goes in the other room. So let's see, that was 3 minutes. And you can see we quickly have made good progress. Let me go ahead and put this stuff away, and then I will take care of the other areas. All right, so the last of the area that we have is this closest to the door. So we have a couple of tools that need to just be put away. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. This literally has sat here for 6 months now. I'm just gonna toss it. I'll go ahead and buy a new one if someone wants it. But again, I just don't know any reason why it hasn't been thrown away. This came off someone's, I don't know, something. I just need to ask people where it goes to put it away. And then this was a project for my son. I'm going to go ahead and just put it in his playroom so his dad can do that with him instead of just having it sit right next to the door. All right, so that took us about 3 minutes to get through this area. Although it looked like a disaster, the key to why it works so well is that we already have a system in place. Yes, there's still way too much stuff in here, but it's all contained. I can easily clean around it. My husband can quickly go through. Same here, everything's contained, even though we need to go through it. That's not the goal right now. The goal is just to quickly make the area decluttered so that we can get back to what we need to do. So let's go ahead and see if we can spend the next few minutes finishing the other area that it all bled into. All right, so I think this area is more of a disaster than the other area, but let's go ahead and see what all we can accomplish with the next few minutes. All right, so this just needs to be taken back to where it belongs, as well as this. Mask goes over there. All right, we have my husband's hat that goes outside. Again, an empty bag, trash, more trash. There. This goes in the kitchen. This goes room. Let's see. Someone put salt in, trash, trash. That goes to my son's playroom. All right. Party favor from my son's birthday party that still sat on this counter. Let me go ahead and put this all away. Unfortunately, the rest of the video, I forgot to turn my mic back on after my camera crashed and I had to recharge it. So for the rest of the video, you don't have any audio, but I went ahead and included it just to show you quickly going through decluttering the rest of the area, mainly just putting stuff back where it's supposed to belong. And I think that's what's really important when you're looking around your house, especially in these drop zones. If you see that people tend to place things somewhere out of convenience, then instead of trying to reinvent the entire wheel, just go ahead and add a basket there or a tray or something that they can just place that item. That way it won't look as cluttered and you don't have to worry about them leaving something. What I like to do at the end of the day is those areas, I just quickly look through, and if there's something that easily can just be put back in its place, just go ahead and put it there. I know a lot of people, especially as mothers, we feel like, why can't people just put the items where they belong? But the thing is, sometimes it's easier just to go ahead and do it yourself. Again, it's not that we're giving them a way out. It's just, as a family, you have to understand what's more important. Is it arguing over where things go, or just helping out and putting the items back where they belong? I hope this video was helpful and gave you some motivation to tackle your drop zone or your trouble spot. Tomorrow we'll continue on our decluttering challenge.